Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make fried green tomatoes. And the ingredients that you will need are at least 2 tomatoes that are still firm enough that you can cut. And I went ahead and sliced the tomatoes. I've got 8 nice slices that are a little bit over 1/4 of an inch thick each. I have 3 eggs that I will be beating just with a fork. I am using a cornmeal self-rising mix. I am using bacon grease reserve that I have had in my refrigerator. And this is what we will be frying the tomatoes in. And I have sea salt to taste. And also, you will need either a paper bag or a large gallon Ziploc bag because we will be using this to toss our tomatoes in to get the coat on with the cornmeal. So let's get cooking. The first step that you will see me do is pour my cornmeal mix into my Ziploc bag. So this is the first step, and I'm just going to place it to the side. The second step is just slightly beating the eggs so that the yolk is mixed with the egg white, because you will be dipping your tomato into the egg mixture and then placing them into the bag and shaking the bag. It's very simple. And the next thing that you need to do is take your bacon grease, put it into a bottom of a pan and melt the grease so that you have enough grease melted that when you put the tomato in, you'll be able to fry the tomato on either side. So this is what we are getting ready to do, fry our tomatoes. First, I wanted to show you that I have melted the bacon grease in the bottom of a deep skillet. And next, what you will see me do is I've got my egg yolk, and I'm going to place my tomato into the egg yolk, and I'm just going to turn it to make sure that it gets an even coat. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop the tomato in my cornmeal. And you want to make sure that your skillet in your oven stovetop is at least on medium high. So next you'll see me go ahead and I'm just going to shake the tomato to evenly coat it. And this is just an easy way to do this so that you will not get your fingers full of mix. And so I want to show you what it looks like. And I'm just going to gently place it in the bottom of the skillet because it is very, very hot. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process. And you're going to cook both sides of the tomato until they are brown. And it usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes. So you just have to eyeball the tomato and make sure that they are not getting too brown. And you want to go ahead and use, I'm using tongs, and go ahead and flip the tomato when you see that the meal mix is turning brown on it. And you can hear the tomato starting to sizzle in the bacon grease. So there's my second piece. And this is the third piece getting ready to go into my cornmeal mixture. And this is a gluten-free recipe. You can find the cornmeal mix at your local grocery store. You just have to make sure that if you are gluten-free, that it's completely cornmeal and not a mixture of wheat flour with the actual mix. So here is my 4th tomato, and I'm just placing it in the bag. And as you can see, it's very quick and easy to do this. And I'm just shaking it around, making sure that the tomato is coated. And I'm placing it into my pan. So now I'm going to go ahead and flip my tomato that I put in first, and I'll let you see what the tomatoes look like here in just a second. And also, if you want to go ahead and sprinkle your tomatoes with a little bit of salt, you can do that. Some people prefer a little bit of sugar mixed in with the salt to bring out the taste of the tomatoes. And I'm going to go ahead and turn that tomato that I put in second. And again, I'm just gauging by looking at the tomatoes. You can see that it's slightly brown, so I'm getting ready to take the first one out, and I'll be back in just a minute. The fried green tomatoes are ready to serve your family for dinner. This is what the plate of sliced fried green tomatoes look like after they've been placed on a dinner plate. And again, it only takes 2 to 3 minutes to brown a nice serving of tomatoes. And I'm sure that your family will love this time-old classic dish. So until next time, enjoy.